In the heart of the wilderness, I often find that nature reveals its most profound lessons when I least expect them. This lush jungle teems with life, each creature playing its part in the grand tapestry of the ecosystem. And sometimes I witness the most extraordinary events. As I descend into this lush jungle paradise, the canopy parts to reveal a small clearing. A stream gurgles softly, its waters catching the last golden rays of the setting sun. And who do we have here? Well, it's me, your intrepid explorer. Though intrepid might be a tad generous. But wait, what's this? I've spotted something. My eyes, previously squinting at my camera settings, have suddenly sharpened with concern. Well, I've noticed a small monkey caught in some vines. Now this is interesting. Would you look at that? I have quite the gentle touch when it comes to animals. The monkey scampers away, chittering what I can only assume is a heartfelt thank you in simian language. Now, here's something rather extraordinary. Just as I regain my composure, look what's emerging from the undergrowth. On one side of the stream, a family of black panthers, sleek, powerful, and as dark as the approaching night. Their presence commands respect, a testament to the raw beauty of nature. And on the other, a tiger with her cubs, stripes of orange and black, moving with feline grace. These apex predators, usually solitary, now find themselves in an unexpected encounter. The tension in the air is palpable. Both families approach the water, eyeing each other warily. Well, it seems I've made my decision. I'm taking a deep breath, steadying my camera. Years of experience kick in, overriding my fear. I've found my shot, and nothing else matters now. And there it is, a moment of harmony in the heart of the wild. Predators and prey, all equal in nature's grand design. I lower my camera, scarcely believing what I've just captured. Look at that face. I'd say I've just remembered why I fell in love with wildlife photography in the first place. As quickly as it began, the moment passes. The jungle reclaims its secrets. But I leave with more than just images. I've gained a newfound respect for the delicate balance of nature. And perhaps, just perhaps, I wasn't the only one watching this extraordinary encounter. As night falls on the jungle, one thing is certain. There are still countless wonders waiting to be discovered in this wild world of ours. I had no idea of the extraordinary encounter that awaited me. I made a decision to step out into the clearing, camera at the ready. My initial caution quickly gave way to excitement as I realized the potential of this magical place. But then I wasn't alone. A magnificent silverback gorilla emerged from the jungle right beside me. Now there's a bodyguard you don't see every day. The gorilla seemed utterly unfazed by my presence, standing beside me like a seasoned security detail. I couldn't believe it. I found myself explaining the concept of a photo shoot to my new primate friend. Remarkably, the gorilla appeared to be listening intently. Who knew gorillas had an interest in photography? I seemed to have forgotten my earlier clumsiness. I was snapping away, a look of sheer disbelief on my face. I moved with newfound grace, adjusting my equipment on the fly. It felt like I had been preparing for this moment my entire career. The gorilla, not content with a supporting role, decided to join in. He puffed out his chest and, dare I say, flexed his muscles. And then he called out to his family. Gorilla communication is complex, but I'd wager that translated to, "Come and get your picture taken." Lo and behold, more gorillas emerged from the jungle. It was turning into quite the family reunion. But wait, there was more. Word seemed to have spread through the jungle grapevine. Monkeys of all shapes and sizes were swinging in from the trees. Chimps, orangutans, even a few mischievous-looking capuchins. It was a primate party of epic proportions. Watching them interact, it was as if they were catching up on the latest jungle gossip. Who knew monkeys were such social butterflies? Initially overwhelmed, I began to find my stride. I gestured and directed like a conductor leading a most unusual orchestra. One moment I was positioning a family of gorillas. The next I was capturing a perfect shot of playful monkeys. Far from my earlier trepidation, I was laughing now. I circled the clearing, capturing these extraordinary moments from every angle. In a display that defied all laws of nature, the big cats decided to lounge together like old friends at a picnic. Panthers and tigers side by side watching their cubs play. It was a scene that would make any wildlife biologist question their sanity. As the sun dipped lower in the sky, casting a golden glow over this magical scene, I couldn't help but marvel at the wonders of the natural world. In that moment, I realized I was capturing something truly extraordinary, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. As the day drew to a close, I was left with an image that defied belief, a gathering of nature's finest, all posing in perfect harmony. Overwhelmed by the magic of the moment, I lowered my camera to simply drink in the scene. It was a reminder that sometimes the most precious memories are those we capture not with our cameras, but with our hearts. As my extraordinary photo session continues, nature reminds me of its own timetable. The sun, you see, waits for no man, or beast for that matter. The golden light is fading fast, painting the jungle in rich, warm hues. Even the mischievous capuchins have returned my hat, perching nearby with an almost concerned expression. Who knew monkeys could look so empathetic? It's a touching display of interspecies understanding, a moment that transcends the usual boundaries between man and animal. The assembled animals watch with what can only be described as collective concern. Even the panthers and tigers, normally so aloof, seem worried for their newfound human friend. It's a remarkable display of empathy from creatures we often consider incapable of such complex emotions. You see, I've come to understand something profound. The true value of this experience lies not in the photos I've taken, but in the moments I've lived. As I sit there, surrounded by creatures both fierce and gentle, I realize I'm part of something far greater than any photograph could capture. Encouraged by this display, the other animals begin to approach. The big cats rub against my legs, their rumbling purrs vibrating through the night air. Monkeys clamber onto my shoulders, offering gentle pats of reassurance. It's as if the entire jungle has come together to comfort this one dejected human. Overwhelmed by this outpouring of animal empathy, I find myself laughing through my tears. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated joy. In this instant, I understand that I'm experiencing something far more precious than any photograph could ever capture. With renewed energy, I leap to my feet. The animals, startled but excited, resume their poses. It seems this extraordinary photo shoot isn't quite over yet. There's a palpable sense of anticipation in the air, as if nature itself is holding its breath for what comes next. No longer the bumbling novice I was at the start of this adventure. I now move with purpose. I've transformed, directing this menagerie with the confidence of a seasoned wildlife expert. The big cats, regal as ever, take center stage on the log. The panthers, sleek shadows in the fading light, bare their teeth in what can only be described as smiles. The gorillas, my steadfast allies throughout this adventure, form a powerful backdrop. Their silvery backs catch the last rays of light, creating a shimmering frame for this impossible scene. I nod, understanding perfectly. I raise my camera for one last shot, the grand finale of this most extraordinary of photo shoots. This is it, everyone. One last shot. Let's make it count. The scene before me defies belief. Predator and prey, side by side. Creatures that would normally flee from each other, now posing together like old friends at a reunion. Click. The shutter falls, capturing this impossible moment. I can only imagine the reaction this photo will receive, should I ever choose to share it. In the end, I settle for a simple nod and a quiet "same time tomorrow." The animals watch me, their eyes gleaming with what looks suspiciously like amusement. Same time tomorrow? I can't thank you all enough for this. And then, demonstrating a wisdom that had eluded me for most of this adventure, I make a swift exit. After all, it's best not to overstay one's welcome.
There on the ground. Boy, that was fun. Tonight I'm making memories I'd like to remember. I'm meeting new people I'd like to recall. Some of their names, like Mary and Steve. I'm making memories I'd like to keep. What is that word I'm looking for? I learned to say it back when I was 3. It starts with a C.
Kitty cat?
Cornbread? Candy. Yeah, that was her name. I knew I'd remember by the end of the day. Memories that I remember, making memories that I can keep.
What other marvels await discovery in the hidden corners of our world? Perhaps, just perhaps, there's a little bit of magic left in this world of ours after all. We just need to know where to look for it. In the end, I discovered that sometimes the greatest stories are the ones we least expect to tell.